Okay, I believe, let's see, we are live. We're live on Facebook. So, hey, everybody. Today is June the 6th, 2021. And you guys, we have 3 weeks left till the end of the seminar year. And so, good, we're muted over there. So anyway, tonight we're going to talk about some things you need to concentrate on. So the first thing is the STAR Consultant Program. The STAR Consultant quarter of this last quarter of the year is next Tuesday. So you have, a week and 2 days to finish. So let's just say you're sitting there and you're like, hey, I don't know if I've ordered this quarter. Okay, it could be like, am I active? So if you're not active, you probably have not ordered this quarter, or if you did, you ordered, the last week of March, but you want to see what you have in. But even if you're not, with the skincare sets that we have right now, if you set a goal of selling a certain number of skincare sets, for example, let's say you're sitting there and you really don't hardly have any inventory at all on your shelf, like none, or maybe a couple $100s. Okay. What if you set a goal to sell 10 of the repair sets? 10 of the repair sets, that would be $2,000 in sales, but it's not going to cost you $2,000. I mean, it's not going to cost you $1,000, right? It's going to cost you less than that. And so, that would be an easy way to get 1,800 in and make money and be a star. You see what I'm saying? So you could get extra products and kind of start your inventory and be a star this quarter. So that is one thought on it. But there's a lot of different ways to get that star done. And so I just want to say, maybe you're just sitting there, you have $600 in and you're thinking, man, that's $1,200. That's a lot. But, there are things such as $1,000 day that people run. And I'll show you a little flyer on that in a second. But $1,000 day, there's some different hostess contests you can do. Janet's going to tell you about one that's been real successful to her. And there's also some sales that you could do right now. And I don't mean mark them down to nothing. I'm just saying generate some interest on the skincare because it's 60% off. So I want to just share the screen with you on a couple of them that my virtual assistant came up with that I thought are so good. So these are just some that say like it's the hot summer flash sale only in June, and it's basically 20% off the featured skincare. And you're still making money because we're getting it at 60% off. So this is a thought. This is a cute little flyer. I'll send this to the sales directors so that you can have it. Another one is this one. It's just the first of the month. This would help you finish up the star. So this is just a customer appreciation sale, June 1st through the 15th. And even though we're already on the 6th, you could still start it. Purchase $100 or more and receive one of my faves free. Okay. And then it has 4 things there that they can pick from: the micellar water, the lash primer, the liquid foundation brush, the limited edition lip glosses. And it says for every $100 you purchase, you can pick another one free. Don't miss the deal. Super fun deal. Our unit's wrapping up a big goal. Contact your consultant to shop. So this is something that you could do. And if maybe you don't want to give that free, maybe it's something else like you're looking and you have let's say some of those Mad About Masking pods, that you had left over from Christmas, or maybe you had some of, the little lip lacquers that had 2 in a box. Maybe you have some of those, some things like that maybe are just sitting there that you thought you were going to sell, but maybe you didn't. And even things like that, you could pull them out, wrap them up separately. But you could change this. This is just like, you don't have to have this particular flyer. Okay, you can put whatever you want right there. Buy $100 and get this free, and you pick out what you want to get free, and these are from value from $14 to $17. So that's an idea for you as well. You could also do, there's that June special that a lot of you've already seen, where if you spend $50, you get one of the items on that page at half price. I did this on Friday. I had a customer and her mother come over. They're both my customers. The mother was my customer. She's been my customer for 33 years, I think. We tried to go way back, and she said, well, I know it was back in 1980 something, and I'm like, I think you're right. So they bought together over $500 worth of product. And when they were like done, I said, well, hey, I'm doing this special. So you spent, like, one of the girls was $98 like $90. I said, so you get an extra item at half price. So the item that she got at half price was actually the tone correcting serum. So that was a really good sale. And then the other one, she got 2 items at half price. Actually 3. And so she picked out some different things, some eye makeup remover, some micellar water. It was whatever was on that sheet. She picked out several of them on there. And so what happened is their order increased. Both of them did. One of them had a $150 gift certificate, but even with that, she still paid me $250. So they left, and even though they had a gift certificate they had already purchased from me, it was like a $400 drop by sale. Thank you very much, Mary Kay. And so anyway, that's an idea. This is a really easy one. It's a BOGO sale. Buy 1 skincare, get 1 half off. So buy 1 skincare set, full price, get 1 at half off. Another one is, this is one just for Thursday. It's an all day. It's kind of like, you remember Black Friday, how we do, and we just, we do a scheduled sale. This one is that way. It's like from 8 to 10, you get 35% off, 10 to 12, 30% off, 12 to 2, 25% off the rest of the day, 20% off. And then it has some other specials. Spend 50 or more, you get a little swag bag full of goodies, which is basically samples. Spend $100 or more, get a free swag bag plus 1 item at half price. 150 free swag bag, 1 item at half price, and an oil-free eye makeup remover. Spend 200, a free swag bag. Buy any 1 item at half price, eye makeup remover, and a summer eyeshadow quad for free. And so this is an idea, and it even says there'll be some clearance items posted Wednesday night for those. Those prices are not final, not subject to discount. So there are some things that like maybe you wanted to mark down. So this would be kind of like a Black Friday sale, but doing it on Thursday. And I don't know why Thursday in particular that they did this, but Thursday sounds like a good day. It gives you really time to get it ordered, and get all your stuff together. So those are a few little ideas that you could use. One other that I want to show you are a couple of hostess plans, and Janet's going to share hers and some thoughts on ordering as well. This is one that's kind of like the tried and true, and it's 10% of the party sales with no bookings, 15% with 1 booking, and 20% with 2 bookings, or 75 for 35. So this is a little hostess plan flyer that you could do for your virtual or your in-person parties. And then this one is kind of like the one we used to do, 75 for 35, but it ups it a little bit, and it's 80 for 40. And they have to have at least 3 guests over 18, and they have to at least sell $200 at your party. And then the hostess gets $80 of product for only 40. Okay. And then they have different bonuses, like receive the satin hand set at half price if they have 3 guests. Receive the satin hand free if they have 6 guests on there. Receive an extra $25 in free product with 9 guests. Choose a special hostess gift with 2 bookings. A hostess only gift with 2 bookings that you come up with. So anyway, and then it says each guest will receive 1 item of their choice at half price for listening to the marketing plan. Now this is a number that's on there that's somebody else's, but anyway, this is just another thought that y'all could do to get some things in your mind. So those are the few things that I wanted to share with you guys, just to help generate some ideas and some sales and some excitement for June. Okay, so I'm going to pass it over to my buddy Jana, Pink Cadillac Sales Director, and I'm going to let her talk a little bit about some ideas that she had as well.
All right. Hey, ladies. Okay. So Cleta gave you some amazing ideas. Are you laser focused? First of all, what are you doing? Like, what are you going for? You got to know what you're going for. And then you can pick that plan, pick one of those things that she talked about, and then just go for it. One of the things that I'll tell you about, like this time of the year, right now, you can see I've done the Triple Star twice, but this year, I want this to be my year where I do it the 3rd time. And so what that is the unit club, which of course my units already handled that. They already over 300,000, but I'm focused on court of sales and court of sharing. So what are you focused on? So right now I'm thinking, okay, so court of sharing, one of the things that I can do to increase the people that join my team, I've already got people that are some prospects, people that I've shared the opportunity with. So maybe doing a signing bonus with them, and then getting them on different calls that you're on, getting them on with your sales director, inviting them to different events. That's really powerful right now. And then as far as doing the court of sales, okay, I am less than 2,000 wholesale away from doing that. And so I'm really excited about that, but I know that I'm not playing, I need to generate sales. Okay, so what do you need to do to generate sales? Booking and selling. Okay, so what I've been doing recently, I'm like, oh my gosh, my bookings are decreasing. I need to book more from my bookings. And so what I did a while back is I said, okay, you guys, guess what? I've got something really special going on. I am doing a hostess contest for the month of June. So my best hostess in sales and bookings is going to get $100 spa package, like to actually a spa of her choice. And you don't have to do that much. You could give free Mary Kay products, but that's something that I'm getting my hostesses excited about. So in order to get more hostesses, I put that out there during the parties. And then I also bumped up my booking bonus. Usually I was doing a booking bonus of this right here, these mini lip glosses. And so, this is like $5. Guess what? I'm like, I need to get serious. You've got to put money where your need is. Okay. And don't be scared to do that, because you're going to recoup it through bookings, through sales, through recruiting. Okay. So what I'm doing now, and what I started doing a few weeks ago, is offering a charcoal mask for people to book a party and be a hostess with me. And you know what? The very first party that happened, I had 3 people book. I actually gave them a choice because I had some mad about masking on hand. And guess what? 2 of the people selected the mad about masking. And I'm in an amazing group of ladies right now that I'm just loving getting to know them and just building friendships with them. And so I'm like, I don't care. I don't care if I have to give a microdermabrasion set away. It doesn't really matter to me, because I can see friendships and relationships, people joining my team is so much more. Okay. So if you've got little coins in front of your eyes that are blocking the vision of hundreds and thousands of dollars, move the coins, give some stuff away, get generous. What would you be excited to do a party for? Okay. So consider that. Also, I want you guys to think like a big girl right now. Don't think about just tomorrow or next week. I want you to think about down the road. Are you going to kick yourself if you do not invest in inventory? If you don't have anything on your shelf, and like you let this sale pass, this 60% off skincare, you guys, this is limited. They shut it down early. They shut it when they sell so many of those sets, they will shut it down. Okay. It's not guaranteed to last the whole month. So please don't be like, oh, I'm just going to go sell some of these sets and then I'm going to place the order. No, 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 no. Get it, girl. Get it while you can, because you don't want to sell 10 sets and then get ready to order and say, oh, they're not on sale anymore. Well, guess what? You've got to get it now. And so I want you to think about this too. This isn't just skincare sets on sale. Skincare, like at first, when this first happened a few years ago, they did this and I'm like, okay, so like if I need like a time-wise reset, that'll be discounted. If I need a 3D set, that's going to be discounted. If I need the botanical set, that's going to be discounted. But what they're not really telling you is that the best deal is when you get the ultimate repair set, because it not only comes with the box set, you're also going to get the wrinkle filler, and you're going to get that facial peel, and you're going to get those for 60% off. So if you're building your inventory, this is your chance. This is your chance. Also, when you're doing the miracle set, you're not only just going to get the miracle set. If you do the ultimate, you're going to get the miracle set plus microdermabrasion. So, okay, so you don't sell, I rarely sell the ultimate sets. I'm just going to be very honest with you. I guess it's not something that I totally focus on all of the time, because honestly, it's not that big of a price break for the customer to buy an ultimate set, but it is for you right now. Okay, so that's the big deal. And so now I'm stocking up on the ultimate miracle sets. That way, when somebody buys a microdermabrasion set from me, I make an extra 10% profit. Okay. I'm making a 60% profit rather than a 50% profit. And when you start adding up, now I'm a numbers girl. I love numbers. They excite me. And so I'm going to take advantage of the situation. And I'm going to make sure that I stock up on my ultimate miracle sets and ultimate repair sets. Okay. So, by the way, feel free to ask questions about that for sure. You know, And also be smart. Be stinking smart about what you've got in your inventory. I just got back from vacation. By the way, this is not the right time to take a vacation. I'm just saying, but I did it anyway. And I probably needed the de-stress moment anyway before this last push. And so when I got back, I had 26 exfoliating powders on my porch. Okay. So I'm like, I'm labeling and stacking these today. And I'm like, girl, you got to sell these. What are you going to do? And so I'm like, I got my, I'm like doing a numbers thing. I'm like, what would excite me? Well, it would excite me to get something like that for over 40% off. Okay. So let me just run these numbers by you real quick. We didn't pay the retail value of that. So if you have some of those, think about this. The retail value is $34 for that product. Okay. We paid 17 and then we got one for free. Am I right? Buy one, get one free. So really what you have invested in that product is $8.50. If you sell it for more than $8.50 and you recoup the sales tax, boom, look at that. So I decided to sell it for over 40% off, which made it down, took it down to like almost $20. Okay. So I'm selling it for a flat rate with my sales tax at $23. So if you look at that, I'm still making $12 profit on each one that I sell. $12 profit, and I'm moving them. So sometimes you have to move a product. You probably don't have a ton of people on that product. Well, guess what? They might fall in love. And so this is a time to really look at what's on your shelf, move it. You know what? Do a 2-hour sale, do a 3-hour sale, whatever you have to do, do a 24-hour sale. But I posted it on my private VIP group and I texted it to my clients. I know I've sold at least 3 in the last couple hours so far. I have 3 messages back. Okay. So you know what? If I'm making $12 profit, 12 times 3, that's $36 profit. And I have 3 people on a product that they were never on before. Okay. So get creative, get focused, know exactly what you need to do. And I want to tell you this, you know what? It's June. It's the last month of the seminar year. You might not be going for something big, but I can guarantee you, your independent sales director in your unit, your team is going for something big. And if they're not finishing up something big, they're getting ready to launch something big for this next seminar year for the month of July. So this is really powerful for you to have something in mind that you're doing. I have a goal. I'm going to see 25 faces this month. I'm going to have $500 in sales before the end of the month. Whatever it is, pick it out and figure it out. And maybe you're totally behind and you still have plenty of time to hit that star level. But what if you were just setting yourself up for success for quarter number 1 that starts on June 16th? Mm-hmm. You have a place to win this month. So you pick it and you run with it. Don't forget, when you pick it, you got to tell your independent sales director about it because she wants to know. And that way it'll keep you accountable, and plaster it all over your house so you don't forget what you're doing. All right. That's what I got.
Okay, girl. So good. So good. One of the things that I was thinking about, you guys, is that the exfoliating powder, and I don't know if any of you are like me, but I always say I'm a delicate, sensitive flower. Okay. Perfumes, plug-ins, dog hair, they all like make me sneeze and stuff. And then on my head, there's only just a few shampoos and conditioners I can use and just a few hair products, or it breaks my head out. So I've never been able to use dry shampoo. And it don't matter what brand I try them, they make my head itch. Okay. So I saw that about this exfoliating powder for dry shampoo. And I thought, I don't know, I'm not sure about that. But this girl was telling me about it. And I said, well, how do you do it? She goes, I just put it in here, take the powder, and I just put it all through here like this. She goes, and it absorbs the oil and you feel fresh. I'm like, y'all, it totally works. I'm shocked that works. Okay. The whole thought of it, you could just kind of tap it, but you always pour out way too much. So I would definitely put it in your hand first. But that if you have exfoliating powder and if you happen to have a sensitive head and you like to use something like a dry shampoo, but you can't, you guys, I'm not kidding you. It really does work. Nathan Moore's wife is the one that told us about that she used it, and then some other people tried it. So anyway, I actually tried it and it worked. And then also last week, not last week, the week before, you know how like you talk about stuff and then you're like, I think I'm gonna have to use that exfoliating powder. Like I have it in my bathroom. And so I just put it right in there in the foaming cleanser and did my face. My face was so soft. So every now and then, I mean, sometimes I mix microderm in there as well, but I also have a sensitive face because I am a delicate flower. So by mixing it in that foaming cleanser, it was just enough of exfoliant, but it did not break me out, So if you're a delicate flower like me, you may like some of those products. So I just want to mention that. So thank you for bringing that up again, Jana. And yeah, I mean, what a great deal to buy one, get one on that.
Hey, Cleta.
And go ahead, Jana.
I also used the exfoliating powder with my 2-in-1 body wash and shave to exfoliate my body last week. Seriously, it is the funniest thing because I put that 2-in-1 body wash and shave in my hand, and then I sprinkled the powder in there. And when you start to mix it in, it's like it starts growing. It is awesome. Everybody's got to try it. Seriously.
Yeah, and that's a great idea before you do your sunless tan. So you don't have patches on there. So
yes,
it's beautiful. There's so many ways to use it. I'm going to have to use it tonight, maybe in the morning for my hair. I could go 3 days, maybe. We'll see. Anyway, so listen, this is super important. You guys, y'all know how like they have these frames sometimes that you can buy, and like you can take like a magazine article and frame it, maybe put two magazine articles. So all of y'all might want to get one of those frames because yours truly is going to be in the Applause magazine this month. Whoop, whoop. Mary Kay interviewed me probably like 2 months ago. And, I sent in some pictures and I have no idea what it looks like. And then they asked me to do a podcast with them. And so anyway, I'm going to be on the podcast, and there's people that have told me, they said, oh, I love your article in the Applause. And I haven't gotten it. So I don't know what it says really, or what the pictures are. They're like, I love that pink dress. I'm like, what did I send? So anyway, don't throw away your Applause magazine because your girl is in there. So anyway, I wish I could have mentioned you all by names, but I did put a couple of group pictures. So it's quarter what they pick. You might be in the Applause magazine too, girls. So we'll see, right? I had to put some Boss Babe pictures in there. And then they said, well, just send us a bunch and we'll pick what we like. I said, okay. So I don't know what they picked, but anyway, that is coming out. So you guys, the biggest thing tonight is, and it's not going to be a long call tonight, is just really you want to work the numbers this month and really get some sales going and get some bookings going, because if you want to get more recruits, you have to see new faces. It's rare that customers just out of the blue come and ask you to sell Mary Kay. I mean, it is just kind of rare. I mean, every now and then it does happen, but do some little guest events yourself. Get your director to do some 3-way calls if you want to do it that way. Send some of the videos out. There's a bunch of new little videos out that Mary Kay did called It Just Fits. They're super cute, and they're under In Touch, under shareable, under Video Lounge, and then under shareable videos. So you can just take the link and send it to people, and they're short. They're like 5 minutes. So most everybody has time for that. Of course, we did some that are a little bit longer than that. But anyway, you're definitely not going to sign up anybody if you don't ask anybody this week, right? So, Jana has a goal to finish up her quarter sales. I've already finished up the quarter sales. I need to finish up the quarter sharing. And so, we need to just go for it. What's the worst thing that could happen? You could get a recruit. You could sell something. That's the worst thing that could happen, right? I mean, if no one signs, well, if you don't ask, they're not signing anyway. So I always heard, you're not losing a recruit because you didn't ever have her, right? And so Deborah Bishop, my friend that was my adopted director, she always used to say that. She goes, you didn't lose her, you never had her. I'm like, that's true. She goes, so even if every single person tells you no, it's okay because you didn't have them anyway. So there's nothing to lose by trying, right? Okay, well, we're going to, Katie, do you have anything you want to add, Katie, Sharon, or Lori, that you want to just throw out here for an idea real quick? Katie, you want to go first and then Sharon?
Sure. I am, okay, so my birthday month is this month, and so I'm kind of creating a customer appreciation around my birthday, but I know not everybody's birthday is this month. And so take something exciting from this month, like the end of school, summer, like summer splash sale or something like that. I'm just trying to create momentum with my consultants because it's a really exciting time of year, not just in the Mary Kay world, of course, in the Mary Kay world, but otherwise as well. And so if we can just tap into that and become a part of that and create excitement in our own way and bring Mary Kay to the table, I feel like just really amazing things can happen. So just have that conversation with your clients, like open up, like a lot of the things that I've been really focusing on is like the weather is changing here in Kansas. It's humid, it's sticky, it's hot. Your skin is changing. So are you talking to your people about their needs with their skincare, with their, like, do they need to switch to CC cream instead of full coverage? Do they need to add a powder in? Do they need to add an oil mattifier in? Like, look at your products or look at our catalog, circle things that you feel like are really good for summertime, and then talk to your people about it. Because everybody that you sent out catalogs to, they should all have them. They might be buried under a stack of mail by now, but you can still call them and talk to them about the lookbook that they received. I have had people that have contacted me about the Hopeful Lilac and the Confident Pink, and they're like, oh my gosh, these are so pretty. I'm so glad I got the one with the sample. And just by that, you guys, I've sold like 5 or 6 of the Hopeful Lilac, probably because I wear it every day. So are you wearing the products? So that's another thing too, is I wear it all the time, even if I just have foundation and powder and mascara on, because it's such a pretty color. And I've always loved when they bring out, the giving back products. So anyway, what are you, like what Janice said, take something and focus on it and just run with it. Like, try not to take everything that we have suggested or that these amazing ladies have suggested, but find something that's exciting to you and then just go all out with it. Contact your people. I know for me, I hadn't really followed up with very many people. This is hard for me to admit, but I hadn't followed up like I should have over the course of COVID. And I've had so much fruit. I've bared so much fruit from those conversations. And so many great relationships have come from that, just growing that. So what are you fearful of in not contacting those people or not following up? And is it really worth it? No, it's not. Just make the phone call or text them and, apologize. That's what I've been doing. I'm like, I'm so sorry that I didn't call you, 6 months ago or 6 weeks ago, like I was supposed to, but I really would love to chat with you now. And it's never too late, you guys. So, and it's never too late to finish your goal for the seminar year, and it's never too late to finish your goal for STAR.
Awesome.
You still have 9 days.
Thank you, Katie. You know what made me think about it? Sampling is a good thing right now too. Is like, ask someone if you can give them a sample and follow up the very next day. Say, if I give you a sample, would you try it tonight? Let me call you tomorrow. Like, I don't do that sometimes. I just throw like a shotgun shell samples. It's not really the way to do it. You give them out and don't follow up. You might as well just give them money. So like, I've been doing the micellar water and said, hey, I want you to try this. And they go, well, what do I need it for? They're buying cleanser. And I said, just try it. Like, if you just want to, like, maybe you're traveling in the car and you don't have time, you want to wash your face, but you don't feel like it. I said, or maybe you're at the gym, or maybe you're just like at night, you just do it real quick and then get in the bed. I said, just try it and tell me what you think. I said, a lot of people have liked it. And then following up with that micellar water, because it's something new. Like my customers that came, they both get the lookbook, they both read everything. They're like, now what is that? They hadn't looked at one single thing I've sent out about it. So I just want to say, this is really good customers. So just because it's in there, if you talk to them about it too, say, hey, I didn't know if you saw about the micellar water. So that's a thought too. Okay, Sharon, I know you had something.
Well, just real quick, the Naturally, I know there's another use for it that I have found. I have a little bit of psoriasis right at the scalp. So I said, I wonder if this stuff would work, because I have some medicine that I have to use and I hate doing that. And I combined it with the microdermabrasion. It's gone.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. I feel like calling my dermatologist and saying, guess what? Can I come talk to your customers?
Wow. Now, did you just take the microderm and tap some of the powder in it, or you used them like one night, one the other?
I just put it on with added water and just did like this with it and scrubbed it real good. And I threw in some microdermabrasion, the scrub.
Okay.
And I'm sure I'll have to keep doing it. I'm not sure it's cured, but what a difference not to have to
Yeah.
put that medicine every day. And I'm wondering if we even have this after sun gel.
Well, it's sold out right now, I believe, unfortunately, because everybody loves it. I mean, like my husband has been doing a roof all week, and every single day he comes on, and because he just, even though he's putting on sunscreen, he's constantly wiping his face, you know what I mean? And so the back of his neck, and I'm telling you, he is not peeled, nothing with that stuff. So hopefully they'll get on the ball and get that back in stock.
I have a list of about 20 things that it does, and I found it, and I've had it for years. And I had forgotten how good this product is. People will get this, sell it with your sunscreen and when you're sunless, and have this.
Yeah, and so when it comes back out, you guys, what you'll want to do is just go ahead and order like 10 or 20 of them, like, because they don't go bad, and you're gonna really sell them. So I'll tell you what, they do update the out of stock Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And so that's the days you want to look. I think it's usually around after lunch. Go look Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and see what the updates are. And as soon as you see it, order it. Like, even though you just ordered, I know that sounds kind of crazy and we're spending postage, but on some of that stuff, like, I feel like if it runs out once, it's a possibility it can run out again. I don't know. But anyway, I'm trying to, like, when I saw the foaming cleanser come back, I'm like, yeah, go ahead, let me get you a bunch of those just in case, you know. So anyway, and I will say this, sometimes I have seen this week, and it's been weird, but these are 3 different consultants and myself tried to CDS to somebody that was in the same geographical area, and it would not CDS, but we could get it shipped to our house. One of them was the Time-Wise Repair day cream and night treatment, and I was just trying to send it to South Carolina, or one of my consultants was, and she tried it and I tried it, and it would not CDS, but it was on the order form. So she and we both had things, and we just had to order it, send it to ourselves, and then we're going to have to turn around and send it to them. And I don't know why that is. If maybe they're so low, I don't know. But anyway, I'm just saying, if you see it out of stock for CDS, go to your order form, and you possibly could get it, you know, next time you order. Okay, Lorraine, do you have anything you would like to add tonight?
I just wanted to add on to what Katie was saying about get excited about something, whether it's your birthday or a summer bash or beauty bash or, you know, whatever it is, because honestly, people are having transitions with school getting out and the other things, but people want to be excited about something, and we can give them that, even if it's just, you know, a free charcoal mask like Jana was talking about, or whatever it is that you would get excited, would get you excited. Think about that for your customers, and then just share it and call them. And it's just that consistency of trying to make the effort every day to you know, make 5 phone calls or booking attempts. And if it gets you excited, then you can transfer that very easily and get them excited too.
Yeah, I agree. And I have some people on YouTube, and they're saying, I still wish we had the sunscreen. And you know what? I do too. I wish we had the sunscreen. And, you know, I think there was something in the sunscreen, you know, there was some little ingredient that was, I don't know, killing baby seals or something. I don't even know what it was, but something in Hawaii that was banned. And so I feel like Mary Kay will come out with some sunscreen at some point again, once they can, you know, get a sunscreen that meets our standards, because our sunscreen was honestly absolutely the best. Let me look over here and see. Okay, like someone on YouTube was saying some of the tips that they had right now is switching people over to the cream to powder, and that she's starting on that right now too. And I will tell you, for me personally, what I've switched over is to mineral powder foundation. And when you are out in the sun, and then like your color is changing, CC cream is great, and mineral powder foundation is great, because you think about it, like for beige, there's only a couple of beiges, you know, beige 0.5, 1, 1.5, and 2. And really, I can just go beige 1, and that'll hit me the whole entire summer. So I don't, you know, sometimes it's some of these products that maybe you've never even tried yourself, but like in my drawer, I have matte wear, I have mineral powder, and I have CC cream. And it's according to what I'm doing that day. So like today, I have on the mineral powder, because it just seems, I don't know, it's quick and easy, and I like it, and it seems to match. So anyway, yes, cream to powder is humidity resistance. And one of my customers, I think I shared with this, is she's a doctor and it doesn't come off on her mask. And so she just really could not believe that. She could not believe that our CC cream, I mean, not our CC cream, the cream to powder did not transfer on the mat, and her breathing it all day. So that was really good. But hey, another one quick thing, and then we're going to go ahead and end the call, is on the micellar water. I was listening to Lori Hogg. She always has some great ideas. And she said that the micellar water is great for people that work, that are not wearing foundation, and they're wearing, like, let's say they're wearing the mask all day long. And a lot of them that wear it, it's all the way up here, you know, so they really don't wear foundation. But it's something they could carry in their purse and a few times a day, wipe it. And they said it's really helping like that mask acne that people are getting, because it just cleans it up. So if you know, like nurses, or I'll tell you who else, restaurant workers, you know, because even though some places they're not wearing the mask, but restaurant workers, they all still are. And it's, you know, it's all the way up to there. So that's something they could put in their purse. They got that steam, they're breathing on it, and they could just, you know, at least at lunch once or twice a day. And I think that would really help these women that are, and men that are having the mask acne. So anyway, I wanted to throw that out there as well. So next week we have Jennifer Enlow, and let me just tell you a little bit about her, and I'll tell you more about her next week. But she has earned 11 cars, 7 of them are pink Cadillac, 14 times she's in the circle of achievement, and one of those times in the circle of excellence. She's in the court of recruiting 14 times. And that's really what I wanted her to talk about. And that's what she is going to talk about. And she finished the court of recruiting this year, the court of sharing, in February. So she is super. She's got the best personality. So she will be our guest speaker next week on the Boss Babe Call. So don't miss it, you guys. All right. Thank you to Jana and to the directors for speaking tonight. I really appreciate you. And we didn't do a lot of recognition tonight, but there's a lot of people that made some big goals last month. So congratulations to all of you. And so we're excited for you to finish up, and we'll be talking about that more at our regular unit meetings. But you guys have a great week, and we'll see you next week.